What will happen in the world in 2025? Welcome to our annual What Will Happen in the New Year video. While only God knows the unknown, knowing the future is a bit different, as we can foresee planned events. Now, although I don't like using the word prophecy, we will begin with the predictions about 2025, a subject that's been tied to Baba Vanga's mysterious visions. Even though it's been about 30 years since her death, many things she predicted have eerily come true. Today we will look at some of her predictions for 2025, and also analyze the cover of The Economist, which is said to contain hidden symbols pointing to the events of 2025. Let's get started, shall we? Throughout history, certain figures have left deep marks on people's minds with their predictions. One of these figures is Baba Vanga, known as the Nostradamus of the Balkans. Born in 1911 in a small village in Bulgaria, Vanga lost her eyesight during a storm, but gained mystical abilities that made her famous. Throughout her life she predicted numerous events that would take place, and even after her death in 1996 her predictions continue to be widely discussed worldwide. So, what did Baba Vanga predict for 2025? As we approach the new year, there are many reports about her predictions for this year. If you ask Baba Vanga today, she might say, "I never said that." But let's take a look at what she supposedly predicted, as these prophecies could have been deliberately planned and meant to be heard. Here are Baba Vanga's predictions for 2025. According to Baba Vanga, 2025 will start with a conflict that will deeply shake Europe. This event will not be a simple regional crisis, it will spark a series of catastrophic events possibly signaling the beginning of the end of the world. Will 2025 be a turning point, or is this prophecy a sign of the end of modern civilization? 2025 is also predicted to open a new era where scientists will discover how to communicate directly through brainwaves. This breakthrough could bring telepathy from science fiction to reality, solving the mysteries of the human mind, though it would raise enormous ethical and security concerns. One of the most surprising predictions is that Baba Vanga foresaw contact with an extraterrestrial life form in 2025. She predicted that this event would happen during a major sports event, causing worldwide chaos or potentially being remembered as one of the greatest discoveries in human history. Speaking of extraterrestrial life, recent statements in the US Congress on UFOs have reignited interest in the subject, with claims of hidden information on advanced technologies and extraterrestrial beings. Now let's turn our attention to the cover of The Economist for 2025, which is known for using symbols to predict future events. While the magazine provides explanations for the symbols on its covers, many researchers believe these covers contain hidden meanings beyond what is directly explained. So we'll examine the cover from both perspectives. The first thing that stands out is the color tones used on the cover, red, black, and white, which are often associated with chaos, power struggles, uncertainty, and imminent danger. These colors suggest a dystopian and dark atmosphere. Interestingly, these colors are almost identical to those used in a recently released film, Leaving the World Behind, which also carries a warning tone in its promotional materials. Now let's dive into the symbols on the cover. In the center of the 2025 cover is a prominent figure, Donald Trump. For many, he symbolizes chaos, and for others, order. His central placement indicates that he may play a significant role on the global stage in 2025. Wealth and power revolve around him, but is this wealth just a fairy tale? Or is it a harbinger of a global shift? On the top left of Trump's image, there is an eye with a radiation symbol inside it, representing nuclear threats and energy crises. This symbol may indicate a nuclear danger or chaos arising from the depletion of energy sources. The presence of the eye suggests that this danger is widely recognized but largely ignored. On the right side of the cover there is another eye that looks like the all-seeing eye on the American dollar, often associated with control, power, and global authority. Is this an indication of increasing digital surveillance and the erosion of privacy? Further analyzing the cover, we notice a symbolic face with a nose and mouth, created by the arrangement of eyes and other features. A striking symbol is the hourglass, which represents the passage of time and the idea that old systems are ending and a new era is beginning. Could 2025 mark a time when time runs out for the old world and we begin a new phase? There's also a half-empty electric vehicle battery, which could symbolize the growing importance of renewable energy sources in 2025. However, it also hints that materials like lithium, essential for electric batteries, could become a source of conflict. There are also symbols representing Russia's role in energy crises, and we may see new tensions arising over energy resources. One of the most alarming symbols is the red fist, representing resistance, communism, or popular movements. But does this fist symbolize a rising against authoritarian regimes, or is it a sign of people being controlled by a powerful hand? 2025 might be a year of rebellion or increased control. Time will tell. A significant feature on the cover is the inclusion of Zelensky's image. Known as the Green Man, he has shaped Ukraine's destiny. Could his presence on the cover suggest that Ukraine will once again be at the heart of global crises in 2025? Lastly, one of the most chilling details on the cover is the representation of Saturn. In ancient mythology, Saturn is the taskmaster, the one who brings order and punishment. It is a symbol of time and limitations. Interestingly, The Economist explains that Saturn's rings will temporarily disappear in 2025, which could represent the collapse of certain systems or structures in our world. Additionally, 2025 will begin with a rare planetary alignment, a once-in-5,000-year event. This alignment is symbolically and esoterically linked to major changes and transformations, signaling a possible societal shift or collapse. As we combine all these symbols, chaos, energy crises, nuclear threats, resistance, and the looming presence of Saturn, 2025 appears to be a year of uncertainty, change, and possible conflict. What do you think of these symbols? How do you interpret the syringe image with the red liquid on the cover? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Before I finish, don't forget to check out my book series, Invasion 2030, which started in 2023, and the second part, Invasion 2, released last week. In 2025, the final chapter of the series, Invasion 3, will be released, God willing. Take care until the next video.